Red and black TV here. We're in the new surroundings.
It's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's not too shabby in here. Nice and cool.
It's a bit of an
Aircon?
upgrade.
Bit of upgrade. Got the aircon. We just took it in. We just took it inside just in case the fucking storm doesn't come and wipe us out like
It'd
it
be
did
another
with the
Rudin sort of thing.
Another Rudin interview, and we didn't want that happening, so we brought it inside.
Yeah.
That's it.
And it's not bad actually. It's not actually bad. But I already got the heads up. Don't do it again in here.
They get comfortable.
They get used to it. They get comfortable.
100%.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing, Georgie? How you doing?
Can't complain. I mean, it's nearly, Christmas time. Everyone's getting their last minute gifts.
Yeah, everyone's. I was at the shops today. Everyone's running
gift
around
cards.
like it's the end of the world. Fuck.
I'll be going out later this week after work. So
Like one of those guys.
I've only got a couple people. Just to,
It is what it is.
It is what it is. But everyone's
that's
on
it. That's it.
Before we get started, I just want to do a massive shout out to me old man. Turned 60 yesterday.
Oh wow!
So happy the
happy
Wanderers got
birthday.
a win for him. Still comes to games, away trips.
Your dad? You say your dad or your grandfather?
Yeah, me dad.
Your dad. Me
Yeah,
dad.
My dad.
Me dad.
Yeah, so obviously good for the Wanderers to get a win for him. But yeah, happy birthday, Dad. All right.
That'll be all right. I think we need a few more drinks in us. We'll be all right. We'll be good to go. The hard solo. Look at that guy. It's sensational.
Yeah, well, the solo. All right, let's get into the game. 1-0.
1-0 against Adelaide United. Well, I was actually surprised we won.
I wasn't.
You weren't surprised. You weren't surprised that we won. You were confident.
No, I knew we would win. At the end of the day, it was probably a game that we played a lot longer in terms of, not halves. Instead we didn't have a 90-minute performance.
Yeah.
I'd say probably 75-ish, maybe. But that's probably been a little bit too
Generous.
generous.
bro. Yeah.
But first half, all guns blazing, a lot more go for, a lot more strike power, and I guess the goal was deserved in the end.
Yeah, we were itching and clawing away for the goal, and it eventually came.
But I mean, at the end of the day, after the loss obviously against Melbourne victory, I'll take a 3 points obviously after that, which is good. And then you just move on to the next game. So
I think the commentator said it the best. He goes, it's just a gritty, hard-working performance, Western Sydney style. At the end, he said it, and I think that sums it up. I was over looking at the lineup, I was like, yes, Simmons is in, cool. Yule's in, perfect. And then I saw Pereira's, and I was like, iffy. I expected us a very low-scoring game then. I thought 0 or 1-0, but I'm happy with that. And I walk out, and I'm actually really happy with that, with the win and how they won. It wasn't a complete performance. I thought we bossed the first half. Second half, I thought Adelaide was a bit better. But the players showed heart, especially after that red.
Oh,
The
yeah.
players. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's still, we're all very lucky to get away. Probably even with a draw. But I reckon if they bag one guy, I reckon they would have got another one.
20 more minutes, we lose that game probably.
well, they did end up scoring the goal, but it ended up being an offside
They hit the
position.
post.
So they hit the post a couple of times. I think just the once towards right at the end. So yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, I think you look at Adelaide in the last sort of couple of games that they've played. Previous to us, they played against MacArthur, and that's probably a game where they should have had 3 points.
Yeah.
And they, for whatever reason, they capitulated, and then they came up against us.
Yeah.
Probably a lot better performance overall for them, but they still didn't get 3 points or still didn't get a draw. So I think when we look at ourselves, where we've been the last, say month of football overall, yeah, we've only had the one loss so far, but at the end of the day, we are where we are on the table.
Oh, that's great.
So you can't. I just don't. Yeah, I get that people can be negative and go, well, Rudin's tactics at times, which
People
we
be
can
negative
comment,
about
but
your shirt. It's not a George.
well,
your
this
jersey, right?
jersey's going for charity, so
Yeah, exactly.
Ask me how my new sneakers. I didn't end up getting them, bro. I was like, I'll get it next time, bro.
But no, honestly, I thought we start off really well. I think we needed, especially the game against Victory, coming off that, which we were very, very critical of, to actually start a game on the front foot. I think the commentator said it's the first time in 5 games that we scored a first half goal, or that we're leading at half time.
And still,
no. Well, we did score first half goal against Western.
but still, Georgie,
5 games,
we're
yeah.
missing one more thing. We're missing the second half goal now.
Yeah.
to score.
Sometimes we don't need it.
Well, it looks like we haven't been needing it the whole season so far.
Oh, yeah, but
I know.
We've only scored in one half.
I know. It's
Either
either first
half
or second.
half.
I get it, but
Still
at
very
the end of the day, we're getting results.
the only critical thing, or one of the critical things that can be about this game is that we didn't get that second goal.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
first half.
I
We get that
agree.
second goal,
Agree.
the game's comfortable. Like, I know people say 2-0 is a dangerous
Yeah,
scoreline,
2-0 is dangerous.
Thought it was
79 when they get the red card 79th minute, if we're 2-0 up, it's better. But I think we just, I don't know, like, I'm happy because the players showed heart, but yeah, if they just went out, and I think we deserved a 2-0 after the half time. I don't know. Watching at the stadium, I thought we dominated that first half. Then I watched the replay, I'm like, oh, it's actually a bit closer than I thought.
It was a 50-50 game, man. It was
Yeah.
whoever scores wins. We actually we were lucky enough. Lucky goal as well, but you don't shoot, you don't
Great
score.
goal, bro.
It's a good goal.
You want to talk about the goal?
You want to get straight into
Yes, I
it?
can do the same thing.
Malta wants to do it. Malta's excited to do
Let's
it.
just wait.
Green, here
Let's
we
get
go.
flagged for EPL rights.
I know. What do you reckon the game they'll call this one? They'll call
The Manchester derby.
Real Madrid versus, I don't know, who, Barcelona there?
But no, it's a great goal. Honestly, like, I don't know if he meant it, but
Oh, I know. Of course he
Great
meant
goal.
it.
He's meant it.
Of course he meant
It's not the
it.
best shot by in the world, but it's gone in.
Yeah, but he's meant it.
Yeah, look,
Gauchi's in no man's
yeah,
land.
he's meant it.
But
yeah.
he's like kicked it for the outside of his boot. It looks like
It's like he wasn't sure. He knew if he hits it a bit too hard, it's
Yeah.
going over. Hits it too soft.
I think he's definitely meant that shot.
Oh, he's meant it. Yeah, he's meant the shot. But I don't think for outside of the boot.
Gauchi was obviously in no man's land. Like in that position wise, it's just sort of, you go, as a keeper, it's not much I can do. I
No,
mean,
not really.
I'm not blaming the keeper there.
Can't blame him. He was looped it over him.
no, in terms of where he was, because of the way the ball,
he was at
the
his
way
knee.
the ball bounced, and
Bro, even if
Perez
the keeper,
got the ball.
No, there's no chance.
Yeah.
He's at his near
yeah,
post.
even if the keeper stays on his line, he's not saving that.
Nah, because look where it's dropped in.
Yeah.
Just underneath the bar.
Right, and his celebration, he said it after, like, it's just natural to jump in with the RBB, like.
Maybe he was watching the last couple of episodes.
Maybe, but honestly, I'm happy for him because, like I said, I saw the lineup and he was the only one I was iffy about. Because if you gave me before the game, I would choose Yunus over Perez.
I'm pretty sure most of us did say to drop him.
But
I know I did.
mate,
Pretty sure I
honestly,
did.
I know that you said
everyone
to
pretty much
drop.
said.
I definitely want to Tate gone.
Tate had to be.
Tate unfortunately had to come back on, which I was a bit upset about, but wasn't, you know,
But we'll get to that. Yeah, even his celebration, mate, you could see like
the passion.
the passion. He said, you know, he's got the monkey off whatever the back.
Off his back, yeah.
Monkey off his shoulder, yeah.
Monkey
For
off
him
your
to
back.
jump into the RBB, I think my hand went into his mouth or something when we were celebrating. when
Wow.
someone's
Yeah.
mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, honestly, straight in.
Was it love at first sight?
I don't know, it is, I felt it. But no, it was. But no, honestly, it was just, I'm happy for him, honestly, because if this means he kicks on from now on, I hope so.
No, I said about him before. The only thing that he needs to sort out, obviously with the shooting and all that, but everyone needs. Oh, you're wrong screen, Malta. But remember I was saying it's like he's like an ice. What is that rank? He's calling
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Ice
ice
rank.
rink, yeah.
Ice rink, and he's slipping all over the place. So he's too quick in front of the ball and leaves the ball behind. Sort that out, and everything will make it on its own.
I know some people were critical about the chance I think he had in the first half or second where he was running and he could have squared it to you.
Yeah.
You can't. Like if you look at watch it again, the defense, the defenders did well. They showed him the
byline.
near post, yeah. And if he squared it, more than likely 99% it's getting blocked.
Definitely.
So
I think if it was 1-on-1, different story. But the fact they had two, I think he probably did the right thing off that situation.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, still go forward. It's still positive football.
100%.
You know, it's not that you go forward and go back again or cross it again side to side. So
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed in you. I was expecting, not disappointed. I was expecting more from you. Were you guys?
Once he stood
not
up
really.
the defender.
No.
I was first half. I thought he did well. Second half, he kind of died
Drifted
down
off,
a bit,
yeah.
but he's not game fit.
Exactly.
I think in the second half, once he stood up the defender and took him on and got past him. But he's just got he's our, like Milanovic I thought was our creative player that's going to take a player on, but I think that's now you. I hope it's both. But I think
Oh, it would
Yule's
be
a
great
player
if
that
it's
they're scared
both.
of. Yeah.
But once again, we'll go back to, as I was saying last maybe 2-3 times on here, we don't have that creative midfielder. We just don't have it. We don't have it.
Yeah.
We do
I
not have it.
don't think we're going to get it in January, to be fair.
We don't have it. I don't think Ninkovic won't be ready for this game as well. He'll be back the following week.
There you go.
So is it New Year's Day or was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, against
New Year's
MacArthur,
Day, he
that'll
should be back.
I don't know. It's yeah. I was trying to see if there's a difference between the way we were playing this game and the way we played Victory. And I think before Beadlings got injured, I think our Hendricks and Brillante were playing a little bit forward, a little bit more than sitting back. I think that helps a fair bit. But you're right, we still are missing that link. Sometimes Milanovic in that position.
It costs us, I reckon, maybe a lot in the game. It costs us a good maybe fucking 70% time of scoring a goal, man. Because Milanovic is there, but like for me, like I said, he's more out and out winger, man.
Yeah.
Like if second best thing I would say is put Brooks out there, man. Like I find him more of he's not probably not the greatest for attacking mid, but I reckon he's the next best thing. But then again, as we say, put old mate on, your mate Siglina on.
He did well.
Give him a go.
Yeah.
Give the guy a go, man. Give him a go. Yeah, you have to.
I think, I don't know about Brook, because I think if Brook plays, Yule doesn't play. And if I had to choose, or Milanovic doesn't play, one of them does.
No, I still think you'd have three of them.
But then how, man? How are you going to fit Yule, Milanovic, and Pereira or Eunice?
No, I'm going Yule, Brook, and Milanovic. What's his name's up front? Antonsen's up front.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. What about the Beadling injury?
Groin strain.
Groin. We haven't heard. I haven't heard nothing about it.
Hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully it's just a little niggle. But how good is Hendricks, bro? I just want to say that guy, at the moment, holy fuck, that guy is a machine.
He was named man of the match.
He's
Man of the
everywhere.
match, yeah.
He's
Man of the match.
everywhere. He's all over the field, brother.
But he's a leader, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's not going to get the goals like a Fornaroli, but his influence on the game is absolutely crazy.
We don't need him. For me personally, I don't think he's the one to rely on scoring goals.
No.
No.
I think at the end of the day, his job is to clean up all the mess, get back in center, as a centre back position if required, like he is now, or in that defensive mid role, push up forward, create chances for the midfield and the forwards, which he's doing. I'm going to go in and probably say he's probably second or third best signing the club's ever made in the history.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
So far.
For you, yeah, for you. Everyone's got their
That's
own
my personal opinion, yeah. But everyone's obviously different, so...
Yeah.
Just the impact I think that he has with our style of play. I actually think we have a better squad this year because of him.
Because of Hendricks?
Yeah.
Defensive wise, I reckon, yes.
Yes.
Attacking wise, not so much.
Shout out, Kev. Hendricks man of match. How good are those solos?
No, brother. You need it after a hot day like this.
Get well, Kev. Get well, bro.
Get well, Kev. I know you're sick. Kev was meant to come on tonight, but obviously he's sick. So
Yeah. But honestly, to move from CDM to centre back, and obviously partner Marcelo, who I thought did really well. And then Priestman came on, and...
Well, it kind of turned into the lineup that I wanted.
Well, yeah.
Originally. Like you said, Priestman came on there.
Priestman, yeah.
Hendricks going centre back. But no, but I said Marcelo.
Marcelo
would have been out there. But anyway.
I know with Marcelo, I know Boz criticised him last, and rightly so. We all did. Apparently, his wife came out on Insta and said Marcelo against Victory played with, was it 2 injections or something like that?
2 injections, yeah.
Which kind of explains why he was a little bit off the pace. Which look, credit to him. I guess he wanted to play. Whether with hindsight, Rudin would have played him, I don't know. But this game, the old Marcelo was back. I felt there was one thing that pleased me, and I'm pleased because it happened in the 79th minute. If it happened, the first half, I'd be a little bit critical. But when Brillante got that red, we'll get in that red soon. But when Brillante got that red, Marcelo, not disrespectfully, but he questioned the ref and he copped a yellow. And we said that last week that why didn't he do something like that to Fornaroli when he scored second, third goal? Like someone get his face rattled him.
Yeah.
And Marcelo stood up and he stood up for all his support. Like it's a clear red in my opinion. But the fact that Marcelo was willing to stand up for one of his players, that's a captain. He copped the yellow.
Are we going to go?
I didn't mind
Are
it.
we going to go into the red card now?
Do you want to go on the red?
Go into the red.
All right, let's go next scene. Yeah.
Where is it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, bro, it's a clear red.
Ah,
Clear red.
Okay, so if that's a clear red, what about the game? I think the day after or on the Sunday, whatever it was.
You know,
That was given a yellow, but not a red.
you know when it's a red card? When it's slowed down to that pace. That's when it's a red card.
Yeah,
red.
but it's still
Right,
He
studs.
broke his ankle, man.
Bro, he's
Still studs.
listen. He's won the ball. His foot's rolled over the ball and it's collected him. Yeah,
Look, yeah.
that's a bit harsh for me, bro.
10 years ago, I was speaking to my cousins about this. 10 years ago, that's not a
That's
red.
not even a yellow, bro.
Yeah, you won the ball, 100%. But with the rules right now, and the rules have been the last 5 years.
With the rules
it's a
right
red.
now, bro. Fuck, all
a
right,
red.
it's a red.
And it's
but
frustrating
It's a bit
because-
harsh, bro, for me.
As a defender, like you're taught to win that ball at all cost, yeah? So whether it's a 50-50 or whether it's a tucker running at you, you're not thinking about, all you're thinking about is get that ball, get the ball. You're not thinking about, what happens if I get the ball and it's going to bounce off? That doesn't even cross
Still
your
a bit
mind.
harsh, bro. Look, his legs up. Look, his legs up, extended. He's hit
Right,
the
couldn't
top.
break his leg.
He's hit the ball with the ball of his foot, bro. And
It's a red, bro. Look, honestly, you could have broken the guy's ankle.
but he's not a player known for that.
No, he's not.
He's not a
He's
player
not.
known for that.
He's not.
That's
I
what
think-
I'm saying. It's a bit
yeah.
harsh, but then again, once you slow it down and you pause
yuck.
it at that
Yeah.
moment, it's 100%.
I think
red.
overall, I think that's Brilante's 4th red card in his career.
Yeah, he's played that many.
So,
Well, that's what I mean.
So he's a pretty clean player-ish player. But when you look at other players in the past, you know, like Kevin Muscat and all that, a different story. But look, at the end of the day, for me, it's a red, unfortunately, because of the way things are. But in saying that too, like you said before, it galvanised the squad, made them more hungrier to go. You know, we're up. Let's finish it.
Yeah.
You know, so credit. You know, full credit where credit's due. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Bro, it's yeah, honestly, like I can't. I saw it at the stadium, saw the replay. Everyone I was next to was like, yuck.
Yeah.
We knew it was happening. We knew it was going to be a card. And I can't blame the ref for. I can't blame the VAR for telling him to have a look at it. I can't blame the ref.
We
for
had
giving
Fugazi, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
my mate.
Which I love. I think he's a great.
He's a good referee.
Great
Very
referee.
good,
You know, puts his stamp on the game at nice and early. You know, doesn't take crap from no one, no matter who you are. So yeah,
And I think, Kev said in the comments it was a result of heavy leg sloppy pass. Because Briante had the ball and then he couldn't control it.
Yeah. Fuck. It still was a bit harsh. Even the other week, I said, when Redmayne got that red card, it's a bit harsh, bro.
Oh, yeah, 100% that.
Much as I don't like him, bro, like, as like football-wise, we don't like him. It's still harsh, bro. Like, shit like that's pretty harsh, bro.
Cheers, Ben. Appreciate it, mate.
Thanks, Ben.
There's something I was going to talk about now. I forgot.
I mean, everyone's know where what happened to Boz's IG account.
Yeah,
It has been hacked. Yes,
he did not win all that money.
He didn't win that money. Don't message him and ask him how he won that money. That's not Boz.
From 2,000 to 6,000 or something.
Yeah, 2,000 to
mining
9,700, something like that. Yes, it's been hacked. He got it back again, and it's been hacked again. They even changed his name.
Yeah, he did too. Yeah.
Don't believe anyone on Insta when they say, I lost my password. It's happened to you, George.
Yeah, it happened to me a couple of years ago. Yeah.
I nearly fell into that trap too once.
Yeah.
Because they hacked someone else's account.
Yeah.
Which I know of the person, and then the person's messaged me. I'm thinking, why do we need my number?
Phone number. Yeah, that's the
Why
same
do you
thing
need
with
my
me.
phone number to access your
Just
account?
asking for trouble there.
Yeah, you're asking for trouble.
Well, I was one
What
of those
about,
suckers.
Second time he's done it. Second time, Lawrence Thomas.
Oh, Lawrence Thomas. He's got to clean that up. He's got to clean that
RBN
up.
here.
This one, I reckon this one. Oh, the other one was bad. But this one's pretty bad too. But then again, they fluffed their loins.
Oh, he made up for it again straight
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Still, he shouldn't be doing it, man. Fuck
But
hell.
the amount of times that they've in that position where it's either a goal kick, more only happens when it's a goal kick. They do these short little stupid passes
At the back?
At the back, tiki-taka ball crap. I don't care what time of the game it is. Just belt the ball
Get it out.
upfield.
This shit
Create a contact
So you-
because you know what? I think, what? You're gonna then what about if we cop the goal?
I'm going to agree with George because I said.
What about if we cop the goal?
I'm going to agree with you, George. All right, because I'm going to tell you now because this is what they teach kids these
It's
days.
the first time I've
No,
actually
this-
had something agreed upon.
This is this is what they're teaching kids these days. That like from young age. Like I've witnessed it every weekend with my son's team, and their coach teaches that they have to play with the keeper
From the back.
from the back. They must play, and on the weekend, all right, my son's team did win, but both the goals that they did cop, it was from the goalkeeper playing at the back, winning the ball from, and just fucking put the cunt out, bro. Is it that hard? Get it out. Get it out. I don't want it. If the ball's near your goal, you're most likely to make a mistake under pressure, especially if you're not the best at your feet. Look, this guy is obviously the best with his hands. We all know that. We see it week in, week out. Yeah. Don't play. I don't need this tiki-taka bullshit playing at the back in front of my fucking goal for me to cop a goal for us to lose. What's if you're playing for first spot, Malta? Yeah. Last game of the season, and all you need is 3 points. You're up 1-0, and you're cleaning around the back of the ball.
I think if there's any risk whatsoever, belt it. I agree.
Belt it. I don't give a fuck. Belt it. Get it out.
You'd rather lose the ball on your halfway line than in our third.
Exactly.
100%. Like when in doubt, kick it out. As basic as it is, you taught that in under fives, whatever. You're right. But I think with our style, we need to play from the back because if you go long, Anthony's going to hold it up. But who's going to win the seconds?
Doesn't matter.
But who's going to win the seconds, bro?
I don't care.
With the wingers, he's got his laid off.
4 backs, 2 CDMs, six players. You would assume that they can make enough triangles to get behind the press and then open the game up. Like it's the way modern football is.
All right. Sorry, George.
No, that's okay.
I understand this modern football bullshit, but it doesn't always have to be like that.
No.
Bro. It doesn't.
Mix it up.
I can understand. Modern football up the park. Don't modern football be in front of my fucking own goal where every single player is marked and you're going to lose the ball, bro. That's not modern football. That's fucking stupidity, bro.
Yeah, look, if every player is marked and it's dangerous, 100% go long. But
we were doing it in that game way too often, and
we're doing every time.
And Adelaide just caught sight of it, and we still didn't change.
And to be fair, we did score a flick on, I think, with Anderson flicking up a couple games ago.
Yeah.
Was it the derby?
Might have been, yeah. Yeah, it was derby.
Yeah, the derby.
Yeah. So it could work. But yeah, like that's twice this season, twice in 8 games, 9 games. We haven't been punished yet by a miss kick straight to the forward.
But I feel that it'll
happen.
At Wellington, I feel like the Caketon where they're playing now, I think with that wind.
Is that the Westpac?
Yeah, the old Westpac.
Because I remember, and this is where I think it's going to bite us in the back. I remember that game after we won the Champions League. Came back and we played Wellington, and it was windy as windy as anything. It
was freaking windy.
Brocky, I think his name was Brocky.
Yeah,
They scored that insane free kick because of the wind. We tried to kick it. Obviously, against the wind was just...
Oh, it's coming back.
Whatever.
Could have been
That's the issue. That's what I'm going to contend. Like, you just don't do it at maybe a Wellington game. Don't do it there.
Yellow, let's fix it.
Yeah. Do you want to bridge?
Where are we going?
Clisby and Simmons. What about them? Because we've been a bit critical about Clisby. This game, what do you reckon? I think he did all right.
He did okay, but
Simmons did all right. I felt much comfortable with Simmons at the back.
I love Simmons.
Yeah. Russell doesn't start now.
Russell doesn't start now. With Simmons coming in, Simmons is the man at the back, bro.
Yeah.
He's the right back. He's your first number 1 at the back, bro.
Yeah, he is, yep.
Clisby's in the same situation as Traore, where we have no choice other than to play him.
Maybe when Clure comes...
I wouldn't
play Clure at the back.
I actually see Clure leaving in January.
It is what it is. If he leaves, he leaves. I'm not going to cry.
He's on the out of the club. Yeah. Ridden's not happy with him. Yeah. So,
but you're right. I think the only person that could possibly play left back is Sequina.
He's
not in that position though.
Yeah, 100%. But you're right. Like I think Clisby's playing better than Traore did last season. No, I think he is.
You know what? I think Traore was better than.
I reckon they're playing the same, bro.
I thought Clisby did all right this game. I can't fault him for... I'm trying to think of one thing to fault him for.
Look, he did okay because based off the opposition that we had.
Yeah.
The only impact that Adelaide had was Irakunda, and we actually did well to suppress some of his game.
Irakunda, he didn't start, did he?
No, he came off the bench. But what I'm trying to say is like when he came on, and with the Japanese striker too, when he came on too, I feel as though they didn't do too much either because we were able to get numbers behind, really sit well as a good line.
I'm actually surprised.
So-
I'm actually surprised that Adelaide didn't play the big is he Japanese or Chinese?
Yeah,
Korean. I'm
Korean.
not too sure what he is, but anyway,
Yeah.
he is a big threat when he's up front. That bloke.
Oh, he scored a couple of goals.
Yeah, who's that? Is that Brendan?
Yeah, shout out, bro. Stockton, nice forward driving there. Going to Wellington this weekend. Wish me luck. Good luck.
Oh, he's going.
Good on you, man. Honestly,
Nice.
solid, eh? Yeah. Hopefully, I'll be there next year when they got Auckland team. I want to go over.
Auckland team.
Yeah,
Right.
but nah. Yeah, fair enough. What were we talking about?
I forgot what we're talking about.
Cheers, Brendan.
Brendan threw us off by going
Nah,
to
just
Wellington.
about the-
Had me thinking, should I go to Wellington too
Striker
now?
for Adelaide.
Adelaide,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he's,
the
Like,
Korean
especially,
bloke, the Korean bloke?
when he came off the...
yeah.
he's a massive threat up front because
tall.
he's so fucking tall.
Well, he scored a couple of goals when we played Adelaide last season.
Yeah.
In the
That 4-all draw, yeah.
He's so fucking. He doesn't even need to jump that. But I'm pretty sure last season some of those goals didn't even jump for a header. He just stood there.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm surprised he's sitting on the bench. He would have caused some damage for us, man. And he does a lot of the. He's not too much ball with the ball work. He's more much the head work where he's just laying them off and can pester us a lot.
Well, I think we shut Ivanovic down. He's, for me, one of the most dangerous players. And I can't remember, he did one or two things. Like, honestly.
Is that the striker, that one?
Yeah, it's like it just sits off the striker. But yeah, I was happy to see that Korean guy start on the bench, especially, with those crosses.
You saw the impact he had when he came on.
Yeah.
But he fucking hit the post straight away, fucking with his head. And Eric, why was it? Eric, all right, I have no problem sitting on the bench against us, but
Loving it.
But what's Carl Via? What's he fucking thinking about putting him on the bench?
No, see, I don't think it's by choice. I think it's by Bayern's choice.
You reckon they have a
Yeah.
say in that?
Yeah. I reckon they do.
I don't think they have a say, but I think he's asked for it. I think he doesn't want to risk it.
Risk
getting
what?
Injured, getting injured.
Potential injury or potential...
Nah, bro.
or-
If I was buying, I'd be saying make sure he's playing every week.
Well, he's playing every
starting.
week. He's playing every week.
But if you're saying now he's you reckon
Japanese.
he's
Yeah, but
Japanese?
but the thing is, Eric Kunda from memory hasn't played a full 90 minutes.
No, he was just starting, yeah.
He's always either come off the bench
and
or
started.
if he started, he's
it's
been...
Melbourne City, isn't he?
Yeah, he started.
Yeah, but he didn't come off the bench.
Yeah.
But still, he's a starter for me now, bro.
I know people saying he's a form slump, and I know some of us have been really critical when we were saying he's too cocky early on, like last season we're saying he's too cocky, he's got to be found out. I think he needs that cockiness. I think by him being cocky and saying, I'm better than everyone else, well, he's going to go on the field and show it.
Yeah, you got to back it up.
And he's turned it down this season. Granted, I've watched all Adelaide's games. I watched more than half. And I haven't seen him once being cocky or anything like that. And I don't think he's been in the greatest form this season.
Well, especially I think it was against Victory.
It's from the Victory game.
Before the MacArthur game when they were playing in Melbourne, when he got red carded, I believe.
Oh, yeah. That was tough, though. That was tough. Yeah,
But again, being young, going to a big club like Bayern, I think he has to have a level, sort of like a level head about him because if he wants to go...
once you go to Bayern, there's no mucking. There's no chucking your fucking toys out of the
dummy.
fucking the pram and
Don't
all
have
that,
a dummy
brother.
spit.
Because they'll send you shipping back where you came from, brother. They'll tear your contract up, mate. They got money. You think they're worried about money over there?
Well, he started 6 of the
send
7
you out.
games this season.
There you go. So I told you, he's a starter, bro. This time around, we saw what the bloke could do last season with all his fucking worldies of a fucking goals that he was scoring. So
And he
I
had
was
that
really
shot.
surprised.
He had
That one
Bro,
shot,
the
for
curve.
fuck's sake, bro.
Like, credit to Thomas because that moved like crazy, man.
Thomas is lucky to get a hand. I like it him break his hand.
I actually think Eric Kunda is an overrated player.
Wow.
I actually think Marcus Yunus is better than him.
He's 17. How can he be overrated?
I don't care.
Overrated
I think
at
Marcus
17.
Yunus is better.
But Irakunda's
Done
done more.
goggles on, I think.
He scored more goals. He's got more assists. Like, don't get me wrong, I love you.
Doesn't matter.
But doesn't matter, bro. How can you be overrated?
I just think
Bro,
he's
if I've scored 6 goals and you scored 0, how can I be overrated? Like, you're better than me. Don't get me wrong. I hope Eunice turns into. I hope Eunice fires and scores the goals.
I don't know. I just maybe the hard solos hit me, but anyway. I don't know.
Have another one. Boys, have another one. There you go. Have another one.
But you're right. I was happy
But it's just
see him on the bench.
It's just, like as you said, like if I'm Carl Veer in that situation, massive game to try and get 3 points away from home.
Haven't been in great form.
Why not put Ulrich on? Like, I don't care what the deal says with Bayern. I don't care what kind of a personal agreement you've got with him.
Yeah.
Play him.
It's your ass on the line as a coach.
Because there's look, if Adelaide played anyone else that was below us, like if they play like Mariners or if they played like Perth or whatever, I think they would have won the game.
They play like second half, not first half.
Oh, 100%.
Fuck, I don't know about Mariners. Mariners playing good football at the moment.
Well, that was a
They're
good game
coming back.
against Melbourne City. 3-3.
Did you watch that game?
Oh, congratulations to Lapone getting his first
In the last minute goal.
first A-League goal.
Yeah. Did you see in the game when the Melbourne City defender he poked the Brazilian guy in the eye?
Yeah.
Around? Yeah. What's he doing?
Bro, I would have given him a red, man. I would have given him a red.
Right, they're just complaining about the yellow.
He literally poked him in the eye, bro. He's coming around and that's a red card, bro. I would have given him a red. I would have given, bro, it's clear on the. I would have given him a red. What are you trying to poke the guy's eye out?
Because the ball was coming, and he went around and he went down. You're like, why is he going down?
Yeah, why did he fall
Was
down?
that Alex Torres? Was it Torres?
I don't know. It's the Portuguese guy. Or was he Brazilian?
I think it was Torres because I don't know if anyone picked up on it. I only noticed it today or yesterday. When he was being interviewed, the translator for him was Bielsa's translator.
No, it was the other Brazilian one. The other one who what's his name? The other Brazilian guy, number 10, I think he wears now.
Yeah,
or number 11. But anyway, he's one of their main. He was one of their main ones from last season.
Translator for Bielsa. Now he's come to.
Oh yeah. I saw that today on
Central
Instagram.
Coast.
Oh, that's great.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. How do you get away with that? Poking someone in the eye.
VAR.
Clear as fucking day.
Where's the VAR?
A-League things. Love it. Another thing I want to bring up, because we were quite, well, especially at the end of last podcast, I said, Rudin, fix up your subs. I thought he got absolutely every sub on point this game. Every single sub. He
was forced into some of them.
Oh, don't get me wrong, like Priestman was forced.
The Beedling injury.
Every single sub he got right.
Correct.
65th minute he done the other subs.
Correct. He didn't wait till like 10 minutes.
Honestly, like Eunice coming on, Brooke
Marco
coming
Tillia,
on,
that's the one.
Sekluna
Marco
coming
Tillia.
on. There you go. Like those boys coming on in the right positions, like, and then the red card to bring Russell on and to move Sekluna in the midfield. I would have done the exact same thing. Like, I think he nailed every single sub. Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to say anything.
Well said.
No, Malta, all I want to say is just...
I mean, it's man for man.
It's well said, but as far as I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I think every...
I would have criticised.
But sometimes Rudin leaves it late.
I've been sacked.
Yeah. No, sometimes Rudin leaves the subs late, and we said it last game. He left it too late. But this game, he nailed it. Everything. Like, honestly, 65th minute, perfect. I thought he did well. But
and then next game against Wellington is like too late.
Yeah.
Oh, Wellington's gonna be a tough
We'll get to that. But
yeah.
even to finish, like, the way we finished the game, I just want to say, like, and the commentators raised a good point, because I know some of us have been saying, we got all these visa spots, or we've got visa spots left over.
Yeah.
I think they've been very smart with the visa spots based on what they've done with the youngsters, and I think this game we saw that. The commentator said, we've got a visa spot in defence, midfield, and attack. And then we're relying on the youngsters. And we finished the game with, this was our midfield when we finished the game, yeah? Milanovic, I think Milanovic was there, or Brooks, Eunice, Sekluna, and Priestman.
That's our future.
Rudin trusts those four in particular to finish a game when we have 10 men under a pump. And those boys stepped up.
Yeah.
Like, they honestly stepped up. You're right, George. That's our future, bro.
Because, and this is the thing, and this is the thing that I've wanted probably not from day one when the Wanderers started, but obviously eventually over time, once we had youth come through the club or whatever the case may be, is that the three players I want to see at the club long term. I don't know about Milanovic because I don't know if he has obviously overseas aspirations because the way he's going.
Everyone.
But the thing, but for him at the moment, or with being his age, but I would try and get Priestman on a long-term contract, Eunice on a long-term contract, and then obviously, either Sekluna or Yule or even Sapsford to a point on a long-term contract. Because if we can lock down those players for 3+, 4+ years, who knows? I reckon at least 1 or 2 of them could be captain. I see Priestman as captain material.
Wow. Someone said it here before that someone, as George will say, Priestman should be captain, and there you go.
And the thing is, like Priestman was Priestman was captain at FC in the NPL.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He was their captain. So I already see how much work he's already done in the half a season that he's already been with the NPL
squad.
Ask the
viewers, like what player are they most like excited about? Which youngster?
Put a poll.
I agree with George. Let's try and keep these youngsters together.
Yeah.
Because we know with the ones that we're mentioning at the moment, they're real good players. And later on, obviously, fingers crossed, they do go in to be the natural first team player. You know what I mean? That's when you can go out and use your the spots wisely.
Correct.
And to affect with the players you already have.
Yeah.
That's when you can be smart. That's how you can win a league, man.
100%.
But if we're going to chop and change like we have been doing for the last 11 years, 10 years, and we've seen the results, it fucking doesn't work at all. Yeah. But then again, we do need to be patient. I know we've been patient long enough.
Yeah.
But we do need to be patient with these young fellas.
Yeah.
We all know that they're good. We're all just itching for them to fucking start kicking the fucking teams over left, right, centre.
Yeah.
But then again, we were around and say, we can't rely on these young players. We need to bring in these big players.
It's not just
Let's
about...
back up our mind here too, bro.
Yeah, it's tough. I think we can rely on these players.
These
core players. I think they've shown enough that
Yeah.
They got some patience. We show them some patience
Well,
if they stuff up.
Melbourne, I'll tell you now, Melbourne City, and I'll say Sydney FC probably set the best example. Well, Sydney FC is probably one is rubbing off at the moment now because everything's gone to shit. Yeah. But when they were doing good, they relied heavily a lot on youth players coming through, and they all done the job when Arnold was around. Same with Melbourne City when Nobel was around. How many young players
when they
from
won
their
the grand
youth,
final,
they tore it apart, man.
Yeah.
It was, and I would say mostly it was all the youth players that won that league from that time when they won in that crazy form with Kisnobo. I reckon it was all down to the youth players because they were that hungry, that determined, they believed Kisnobo that much.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous. But look at them all now. Now they're all overseas. These young kids.
Yeah, and then you look at Central Coast, obviously last season.
Oh yeah.
That with Nick Montgomery at Mariners for that long, the players that he had in that first team, I think he coached about 6 or 7 of them. So he knows the relationship of those players. He knows that they were ready. If they stay with him, they stay with the club. He sold them a future because ultimately Rudin is here to sell a future, not just for the youth players.
He said that.
But he's also here to do it for the established players. I don't know he said that previously, but ultimately that's what it comes down to. Because
you hit the nail on the head there. That's a perfect example. I was just trying to get it saying now where with the Mariners, they've probably had 6, 7 the youth players coming up into the first team now. They've got bright futures ahead of them. And all he's done is just added a few of the foreign players in. Yep. And, mate, they've had a world work team.
And a couple more experienced players as well.
That's it, yeah.
Because, look, for me, into even next season and the season after, if you do keep, the young kids that we did mention and maybe a couple other experienced boys, build the team around them. I don't want to see next season that like Priestman's going, Eunice is going to another A-League club.
Say, George.
We don't have a say.
The club doesn't have a say, bro.
Even that too. We saw.
The club has a say, but they're not gonna. If they offer him like a $500,000 transfer fee, the club's gonna.
I'm not talking about overseas though. I'm talking about like A-Leagues. Say if they go, we want to change A-League clubs.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Then that'll piss me off more than them saying, I'd rather go and play in Europe for a top team or a top tier league. I'm not going to stop him from doing that.
Like I said, these young kids are obviously everyone wants to go and play overseas, bro. They're all going to have to live that lifestyle over there and play where it's your job, it's your lifestyle, play it. But don't go and play over there and you're playing for some, I don't know, Scottish league, like where most of them go and they end up coming back to a year later and they've lost everything. You know what I mean? Look at it. Lazani's another one where he's now just started to kick back into form.
Yeah, that's only because he had injuries.
But that as well. But he should have went straight away. He should have stayed here, cemented his name where he was doing it, gradually doing it. Could have been the face of the A-League, bro. Could have been drawing crowds in.
Everyone was saying that he was like the next Cahill.
Yeah, I was saying that.
I remember saying Cahill. I'm like, I remember hearing that, and I'm like, no. The kid's career's bed.
look, some players went too early, and some players like I know we're telling the players not to go too early, but can you blame them? Like a player like Irakunda Bayern Munich comes, you have to take.
That's a different Malta. That is completely
Bayern
different.
Munich,
But if it's fucking Bayern Munich coming, Borussia Dortmund, or
You take it.
Bayern Lever, any of those names,
all right,
bro.
Because
are
once you get to Scotland, it's opening up Europe for you.
Yeah, but okay. Sometimes
Like a small example, I'm not taking the piss here, but it's like the Maltese Premier League. Like we get a lot of imports because it's opening Europe to them. It's the same thing like Scottish
Really?
team.
Yeah,
Honestly, I'm not taking the piss. I should be serious. Like even like I think we got an Australian forward scoring goals in I think the second or third division of I think it was maybe Germany or England. He's I can't remember his name. He's up front scoring goals. Like we got Australian players all over Europe scoring goals, and you can't say, "Oh, just stay in the A-League, stay in the A-League." Like
I'm not saying that.
We're not established.
I'm not saying that.
You know what I'm
I'm saying don't go just for the sake of it. Go if it's really right, bro, for you to go. Don't just go. I've got the contract. I've got another 20 grand on top of my pay. I know, but it's easy to see and say no. But reality, bro. I'm trying to be realistic.
Yeah, I agree with probably Banana more so because the way I look at it, you look at Irakunda's situation. If I was in Irakunda's situation, I'd take Bayern Munich in a heartbeat.
Twice, yeah.
But if then Irakunda got offers stay from, I don't know, like second division Scotland or second division, I don't know, somewhere in Austria or whatever, you'd probably go wait it out maybe a year or two.
I get that.
All right, yeah. Is Marco Attila, is he playing in the Celtic squad? Has he played a minute?
No,
I think he's played only 20 minutes.
He's been playing reserves.
Is that smart for him?
No, it's not, but you can't say no to Celtic, bro.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot say no to Celtic.
Yeah,
bro.
you can.
Fuck. Georgie, you're telling me if you're playing in the A-League for a club, you got no, like, fair enough, West Sydney's in our heart, yeah? But if you're playing for Newcastle or whatever, because West Sydney won't give you a contract and Celtic come, you're going to say no.
I'd say,
come
in
on.
terms of career development, I'd go no to Celtic.
You're not. Yeah, thanks, Bokro. That's what I'm thinking of John Ireland. Whatever his name is, yeah, Ardell. But you can't say no to Celtic, bro. You can't say no to any top league in Europe. You can't, bro. You can't say no to second division in Germany, second division or championship in England. You can't say no to even Serie A B. This team, like, no matter how old you are, bro, it's easy for us because we're not playing. But, bro, if you're 20, 19, whatever you are, and a European club comes knocking...
Okay, but the thing is,
that.
so Celtic, for example, if they said to a young kid, you're going to be playing first team X amount of games this season, yes or no? If they say you're playing, then you would
If I'm
say
playing
yes.
first team, yes. But if you ask the
reserve,
question
no.
and say, will I be
games?
in the first team at all? Will I be included? And they say to you, no, you're only in the second team. And what's the chance of breaking in? And they say it's not very big. It's very minimal. You probably won't even hit the bench.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Am I going or not?
It's a tough one.
And especially
like people are saying like decent names. You got the Singh guy who went to Bayern. I don't know what's happened to him now. Graham Cole.
Who ended up like, what was his name? The one that was a Mariners, went to fucking Dortmund, ended up fucking...
But you're saying these...
Mustafa Amini.
Amini. So there you go. What happened to him?
He's back in the A-League now.
He's finished. He's retired.
These names people are dropping. They can come back to the A-League and get anywhere.
Yeah, but
not really, bro. Not really, Malta, bro. Look at Amini. We all thought he was going to kill it when he came back, and he absolutely shit his pants, bro. He looked like that guy from that show.
Such a Bob.
No, that other one. What's that one? He acts like he acts like he's Tongan, and I was on ABC.
Oh,
Jonah. That's the one. Reminds you of him.
Tonga, Patrick raised a good point about the Yarra ends statement. I just had to read before it came on.
I saw it
Rubbish,
before.
bro. Absolute rubbish. The APL needs to get the head out of the arse.
That's pretty poor, bro.
If it's true, it's sad, bro.
Tell me I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Melbourne had this one already. Like the same word, we are Melbourne.
They did. They
Victory.
did.
And not once, I've had it multiple times.
Yeah, I remember the blue and white font. Yeah, bro. I don't know.
Is that really poking fun? Is that really going to make them angry? What do you think? The Victory is going to jump on the field? They're going to relax, bro.
If it's true that they declined because of those three words, like APL needs to get the head out of the arse. I know there's a lot of changes in the APL. Letter is out, apparently, coming out of the APL.
Letter is out the door.
Which might be good for our club. I know there's a couple other changes in the APL, but I don't know. The APL has been stuffing up lately, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether they get advice.
So what? Are they going to sack the whole TIFO? Or
sack the whole TIFO, bro.
Wow.
And the Yarra
Don't tell me that was a TIFO.
No, they said it's the biggest one that they've ever seen, or biggest one they've ever done. Using all their funds from the grand final that they made last season. Like
Well, they can't like just remove that and have the rest of the
must have been a
tifo, or
big
is that going to
part.
be a part of the tifo? Or
I hope they release a photo of the plan of what they hope to do and put the effort in, like they should. But
better be good,
Yeah.
bro. From what they're saying, fuck.
Muscat going to China, I did not see that
Oh,
happening.
That was a
my
big downgrade, bro.
God.
That's a massive
No,
downgrade.
it's a big club. Like it's before they changed the
What?
name.
What?
We've listened. That used to be
Not anymore,
No,
Malta,
bro, China's broke.
China's
they're
gone
broke.
to shit, brother. They
Shanghai,
don't have any
SIPG
players
and
anymore.
done.
I don't
They've got
agree
no more
with it.
players. There's no more of these foreign European players going there.
Yeah, it used to be a big club.
He
that-
doesn't. He doesn't have Hulk or
I don't,
Scott.
yeah, I don't get
We
it.
played him in Champions League in Campbelltown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's when they were good.
That had Andreas Villas-Boas as
Yeah,
their
as a
manager.
coach.
Yeah, but that's when they were good. But now
Exactly.
that's gone.
I don't understand.
From the COVID, that's it. They've gone bust.
Because there
They're
was
not- they're
rumors
not
that he was
throwing
going
anyone.
to. There was rumors that he was going to Rangers.
Yeah.
So I don't know what happened with that.
Oh my,
Rangers have actually gone
that
all right lately.
like, you know what? Oh fucking hell! If he signed for Melbourne City, I'll say that's probably a good move than going to China.
Yeah.
I'd say going to Melbourne City. If he was to leave where he was at the moment and came to Melbourne City, I'll say probably it's a downgrade move, but it's higher than that fucking Chinese
Yeah.
they get at the moment.
Well, Oscar's still there. They're saying. I agree. I did not see China coming. I
That
thought
was-
Europe. I thought somewhere in Europe.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know,
what I
Scott.
thought.
Anywhere in Europe, Belgium. I don't know. But like, yeah, I don't know.
That is
That's
I would like someone to ask him why and to give an honest answer. If it's money, fair enough. If it is money,
still Malta, bro. That's you just shat on
but
your
if you-
fucking.
but
Aberdeen,
if
even
you-
Aberdeen's pretty big in Scotland.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going
but-
shit this season, but they're like a club like that. I would say I understand. I go for it.
Yeah, but if
But
you've
China,
got
man.
if you've got coaching aspirations, like Ainge, for example,
If it's true, 6 million over 2 years is getting,
No, but he was saying.
and they offered Muskie 6 million over 2 years.
Is that-
Is that the one he's going to, or is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
is
that the one?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
So-
awful. Well, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah,
to it,
I would say no. I wouldn't say
3
no.
million a season. Yeah. Maybe
yeah,
fair enough. Yeah,
fuck yeah, I'm taking it.
I think he's,
Downgrade or no downgrade, I'm taking it, brother.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to reject that. So I think he's doing well.
choice. We should-
Rewind. Delete what we said before. I'm taking the money, brother. I mean, he's still at a good point of his career. Where
Yeah.
just hope he does well.
It's just
But for me, it's a waste.
It is a waste. It's going to be a waste of 2 years on his career of coaching.
Yeah.
Where he could have been somewhere else. You know
Bro,
what
if he
I mean?
had interest from Sunderland and didn't take that,
That's pretty extreme.
Right.
because Sunderland's obviously got aspirations to go back.
yeah, well, the City
Back
was
to- back-
7th, 8th in championship.
Yeah, they
That's a
could
big
potentially
club,
still be. Well, they're not as big as Newcastle, but obviously,
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously they are a bit.
Yeah,
You know, they played Premier
There
League
you go.
before.
money.
Money, bro.
Fair enough.
It's money. It's
well,
money,
um,
money.
Going to probably be super.
All right, well,
Yeah.
let's look into the Wellington game.
Ooh.
Windy Wellington.
My
Let's hope
before we
it's not.
do score prediction stuff like that, I think Ruden's got a really tough decision if Beadling's not fit, because if he's not, I don't think Bolentik's fit. I don't think the Greek's fit. Oh, the Greek, bro, bring him to the RBB every game. It's good luck. He was at Derby, we won this game. He was there. We
Send
won.
him over there.
He was handing out candy canes at half time.
He's
Was Barella was Santa Claus? Was he over there taking photos? Was he?
But yeah, honestly, if Beadling's not fit, then I'm guessing you probably play. Oh, what's that? Is that Gurich guy, the tall guy? Is he fit?
Gurich,
I'm not too sure.
I don't know if he's
You're always down at the training ground, aren't you?
not me.
Were you
I
there
was
this
going.
week?
I was going to go today, but I didn't. So I slept in. So
Oh, come on.
I had to go to my tax agent today. So
Yeah. So
You're
do you play
already
Hendricks
going on,
there? And then what do you do? Obviously, Brillante's out. So we're losing our CDMs if you play Hendricks in the centre back. Priestman, he comes in. But then who else comes in? Like
Who else we got?
Cicluna, maybe? But then you're relying on a Cicluna and Priestman CDMs, quite young and experienced.
yeah, but again, they've done the job.
Yeah, but can they do 90 minutes?
Yes, they can. They're young. Why not?
No, like I know they can physically do it, but can they control a game?
Why not?
Away against
Why
Tim
not?
Cummins second.
Why not?
And in good
First, sorry.
form as well.
Yeah.
First at the fucking hell.
Mate,
eh?
that was scary last night.
no,
That
that's what I
second
mean, bro.
half. It was so funny. The commentators like Costa Barbarouses hasn't scored a goal in 14 games.
Bang, bang.
He just scored 2 goals
bang.
in like 2 minutes.
I reckon. You know what I reckon they've done. I reckon one of them have watched the season opening preview show we done.
Yeah.
And saw we put them last.
Yeah.
And so, you know,
Prove these boys.
prove these fuckers wrong. And they've got it in repeat in the champion.
They're going to come
Boys, we don't need any tactics.
I don't know if
Hands on
anyone,
the TV and it's us.
I don't know if
These
anyone's.
idiots.
I don't know if anyone's noticed, but the coach for Wellington kind of looks like
Italiano
he
bloke.
kind of looks like me a bit.
Oh, God, George.
Oh, come on.
He actually does without the glasses. he's got like the roll. He's got the fat roll behind
Is
his
it roll?
head. Yeah, he's got the.
He goes, I actually rate him. He's doing a good
He's
job
doing
there,
well
man.
so far, honestly.
He's really
He dresses well.
He's so into it, bro. Like,
He
I
dresses
saw
well
last
like
night,
me.
and he's jumping up
Yeah.
out of his seat, bro. He's fucking on the
trackies, whatever.
sideline.
Energetic.
He's good, bro. That's what I like to see that in a manager.
Yeah, it's
They're
good.
going. They
At
are
least
going real
Corica
well.
sitting there just doesn't know what to do.
I'm not just Corica.
Yeah,
either.
Rudin was at the game last night. I'm sure whoever
Yeah,
watched it,
he
they
was-
saw him in
he
the
was
box.
there.
Him,
He was there with that pest. That idiot.
Banana and our
That
mate.
sinking that fucking ship. I reckon he sunk the Titanic as well. Fucking JT. Yeah. Fucking hell. The iceberg.
That's good. Rudin was there. It's common sense. He should be there. He should.
Should be a scope out of the team, but I think it was having more darts.
So what are we doing then for the lineup? Look, I don't. I'm
Okay,
honestly, I'm
so-
stuck here.
Clisby,
Yeah.
Hendricks, Marcelo, Simmons.
Yep.
Then
This is a tough one. This one.
depending on who's
Tough game.
fit, depending on who's obviously fit,
Yeah.
I'd probably go Cicluna
Priestman has to.
and then Priestman next to him. Then I'll put Milanovic in front,
Yep.
and then your wingers are stock standard, you know,
Yule.
like Yule, and I'd actually start Eunice. I'd actually start Eunice over Perez.
We are a little bit buggered in the middle now.
Or if Nikovic is fit, I think he plays.
Yeah.
Comes off the bench.
Look, I don't think anyone's going
potentially.
to argue if Bonatic or Gurgic is fit. They put them in.
I think
centre-back.
Gerdic needs to travel.
I think if any of them, if Bonatic's fit or Gurdic is fit, or they can start, they start centre back. Hendricks starts CDM.
From what I've heard, Bonatig's back to full time training. So he potentially might be free for this game or the next one. But if I'm gonna right now, as it stands, I'd just take either of them, Bonatic or Gerdic.
Cheers, Michael, bro. Merry Christmas to you too, man.
Merry
Good seeing you at the
Christmas,
game
bro.
again, also, bro. Good seeing them.
And then you have wingers Yule, and I'd have Marcus Eunice starting.
Instead of Perez.
Yep, and I'll have Perez
Oh,
on the
you
bench.
can't
And then
take him off. You can't take him off.
Nah.
It's just like-
But here's the thing: you're traveling to Wellington. It's a short turnaround for Wellington. So played yesterday.
I'm hoping that falls into our favour, but I don't think so. They'll be amped.
and then obviously
they'll be
Anderson
amped to play this game, man.
starting.
Fucking, it's not going to favour us well.
I start with the same lineup as this game. Literally same lineup. If obviously Beadling, I don't think is going to be there. If any of the other centre backs is fit, that they start. If they don't, if they're not fit, any other centre back fit, even if they're 90% fit, I start them and play Hendricks CDM. If they're not fit, then you have no options. You got to play Hendricks CDM or I don't know, even maybe Clisby centre back. I don't know.
No.
No. I reckon there's going to be
Definitely not Clisby at centre back.
there's going to be a few changes this time around. I reckon Marcelo and Hendricks both centre backs, obviously.
Yeah.
Simmons on the right, Clisby on the left,
Yep.
and your midfield's going to be changed around to the fucking monkeys balls. You got Priestman,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say Shakluna's finally going to get a start this time around.
Hope so, bro.
I think he will.
Duel on the left. Oh, I don't want to leave Pereira's out, but
Scored.
for me, I know he scored, but for me, I'm going to go fucking like my winger Milanovic on the right. Brooks or Ninkovic, if Ninkovic is fit from what they're saying, but I know he's not going to be there. Brooks, attacking mid, and Antonsen up front. And we got to be real cautious here, bro. And not playing at this fucking back bullshit business.
Yeah.
Get it out, fucking. First
Especially,
touch has got to be forward, bro.
especially like if it's cool and windy, and just don't take risks when don't need to.
Yeah.
Off the ball movement has got to be fucking spot on because
And whatever chances we create, we have to take.
You have to take it.
Oh, 100%.
And if we do somehow win this game, we're guaranteed at least second, possibly first, because victory versus City.
oh yeah,
we
it's
win,
the
we
Melbourne
have
Oh,
a
derby.
Melbourne
this week.
Derby, I
Wow.
forgot about that. That's what
So
I
it's
was,
massive.
what they were saying about the Tifo.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay,
All
that makes sense
now.
then, yeah.
Well, it did. I read it before. Just forgot about it. It was
Yeah,
derby.
so it's a win here is massive, honestly. And remember, first game of the season, 0-0 at us at Para.
Nil all. They could have.
Critical and
They
makes
could have. Yeah, we were
They-
pretty critical because what we heard from
Yeah.
expert boss.
Yeah.
They were depleted. But clearly not.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'll take a draw, honestly. I'll take a draw. I would. Wellington away. This Wellington team away, I'll take a draw.
Yeah, take a draw. Do a United. Park the bus.
Yeah.
Don't park it too hard. Try and get do a counter, bro.
Yeah.
Let's not fucking. All right, respect your opponents, but let's not fucking.
Fear him like 100%.
I'm not really saying park the bus, but let's fucking play some football.
Even if we
as
do
well.
park the bus, like even if we do sit back, and I think we may have to if Bedling's out with the lineup, most of us are saying, we still have Yule on the field, we still have Milanovic on the field, we still have Priestman or Brook. That we still have the counter-attack threat, the fast counter-attack threat. And with like Cicluna that he can play those balls through, like we're dangerous. Even if we sit back, we're dangerous.
I'm not confident this weekend. I am not.
No.
Bro. If we get a draw, I'll be happy.
Well, let's
with
do
it.
predictions then.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy with a draw, but I'm gonna go Wellington fucking 3-0. 3-0.
Yuck.
I reckon they're gonna slaughter us.
I think Wanderers will lose.
Score?
I reckon 4-1.
He's on 3-goal difference. No, look, like I said,
That's me being realistic. Like, obviously, I won't take
I'm
any
going
result,
off because how they're playing fucking
they
great
are.
football.
but they're apart from maybe Melbourne Victory, they're the ones that are in form, and I reckon there'll be them and Victory in the grand final.
I'm going to say if Hendricks doesn't play centre back, he plays CDM. I say we win this game. Honestly, I'm expecting a big performance. If Hendricks does have to play centre back, and we do play some youngsters in the centre mid role, maybe 2-0 loss. But I'm happy with the draw. I think all of us will take a draw.
I'll take it. 100%.
And then if it's a win, we'll kick
Mate,
on
honestly, if it's a
kick on for Christmas.
Oh yeah, no. If it's a win, like it could be a statement win of the season. Like honestly, to kick on. From
100%.
We need to show some balls.
Because I
this weekend.
think in our history, I think we've only won in Wellington or against Wellington there.
They have a good record.
I think we've only won twice.
Twice.
I think twice or 3 times
Wow,
in our history.
I know. I know when we have one, it's always like a 2-0.
I mean, the last proper win, I think, was when Santalab scored one of the
That's when
goals.
most of you guys
It was like
troubled.
2016, 17.
Fucking,
I think it was.
That's pretty bad. That's
but
pretty bad.
that was when we actually travelled in numbers. I remember watching.
Most people are thinking that we're going to win. We got 3-1 Wellington, 1-0 us, 1-0 us, 3-2 us, 2-0 us.
So it's
Is it right?
a loss.
Any,
We lost.
do you reckon any penalties in this game? Because I kid you not, if we get a penalty, that kid's going to save it again.
Oh, what a keeper!
Fucking what a key. What a young bloke, mate.
So
To
out of
miss
6,
Sale and get him.
so out of 6,
Upgrade.
out of 6 penalties he's faced, he's saved 3. So it's
MacArthur's one
50%.
was shit. That was a rubbish
Oh,
penalty, bro.
what was that, Davila?
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing. And that's an
Rubbish
experienced
penalty,
player.
Yeah.
I know he used to play for him, but like, come on. Come on.
Oh, come on.
What do you reckon Rudin was what do you reckon he was thinking when he was watching from the top up there and he saw Wellington pulling them apart? Right, they were pulling them apart most of the time.
I think Rudin was, I think he was legitimately packing his pants.
I don't know.
That first goal, the build up to that first goal was fucking
What about
beautiful.
the second goal? That cross.
Oh, the cross,
that cross along
the box.
And
oh
then
my
it was
God.
just that nice flick on. I'm like, mate, if that didn't take you notice, mate, I think I almost like cracked this.
That's football.
Like,
Rudin, for that game, Rudin tells our players he cannot have even 5 minutes lapse of concentration.
But did you
because of
notice?
30 seconds,
Yeah.
you can't even overthink.
But here's the thing with Wellington. When they play at home, more of an attacking game.
Oh,
I've
100%
noticed.
there.
When they played last night against MacArthur, they were sitting back waiting for a counter, and that's where they copped all the 3 goals,
But that-
all on the counter.
But that's what you need to do when you play away. That's what I say when you play away. You can't go with your fucking head barnstorming into a fucking hole where that'd be smart about it. Well, you don't know what's in the fucking hole.
do you guys reckon we're going to play good first half or second half? Because we're going to play good one half.
I think
of
we'll
the
play shit both halves.
season.
I reckon it's going to be. I'm telling you, we're lucky to get away with a draw, man.
There you go, Boz. Sorry, Boz said it. 2 wins. This is a cake tin. 2 wins, 3 draws, 5 losses.
Yeah.
Holy
that's what I
fuck,
thought.
bro.
That's what I thought.
So
I knew
2
it
out of
was
10 games.
And that's probably both. No, that's top of Stanley, I reckon. With
Actually,
was
no.
their first time around, and
Devere
then
took the penalty, yeah.
something like that.
and
I'm pretty sure it was.
we've drawn a couple of times when we played them in Wollongong.
Top of Stanley with the goal,
Yeah,
and
Wollongong, yeah.
who was it? Top of Stanley and Beecham, I'm pretty sure.
Well, Torpo Stanley was one of the goals because it was in that. It's in that song.
Was it?
It's in the exit row song. Yeah, the
Exit row
commentator. He's like, "Oh, mate."
Sing it. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a bit of a background. He goes, "Oh, the Bell Bats is the top of Stanley, and the Wanderers like get the lead, whatever." And then there's also just trying to remember as well. There was against Wellington as well, but even in general, the commentators. The most biased commentary you'll ever hear.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
I love hearing it.
This is the game. This is the game.
The Kiwi
that
ones.
everyone loves to watch.
Good on 'em.
Because the biased commentary.
You love to see it, though. Good on. So they should be.
Multa.
So they should be.
Here we go.
Multa. Ay, multa. Sing it. Everyone should sing it.
Yeah, everyone wants
Michael
to
wanted
sing it, George.
to
Sing it, bro.
Who do we stand for? Who do we sing for? Who do we sing for? Another one, yeah.
That's terrible, that song.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Sack that shit.
Actually, it's on my Spotify.
There you go. You've said it. Yeah. It's a Wonderland song. That's it. Welcome to Wonderland.
It's the only time that we're allowed to use flair. But I was like, yeah, shoot me now.
We almost let it come back.
Call a wrap.
I call a wrap. Bit of quiet one today.
Yeah. Keep an eye on the RBB post, I think, because they're going to say where.
Keep an eye on your Instagram. Don't get any those hacks. Don't do a boss.
Yeah, don't do a vlog. Keep an eye because there might be a little bit of a watch along sort of thing. Not us, but like where to watch at the pub or something like
We
that.
had to watch at the pub. Yeah. When is it? Sunday? Saturday?
No, Saturday.
Saturday. Oh, quick turnaround.
Saturday at 3 o'clock. And also the girls are playing that night too.
At Wellington.
At Reddy Hill. The girls, Wanderers girls.
What time? They clashing?
They're playing at 7 o'clock on Saturday.
Okay.
7 o'clock.
So get down.
Wanderers girls or Melbourne Derby?
So far, the Wanderers girls 1-0 against Brisbane. They played last week. No, I got to watch the Wanderers girls.
Wanderers or Melbourne Derby? Melbourne Derby.
No, I got to watch the Wanderers girls.
All right. Cheers for watching.
Thanks for watching.
As
Always. Hopefully next time we've got everyone. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll somehow set up where we can have all of us on.
It'd be good.
Get
We're going to need all of us to rock up though.
Yeah, all of us in a rock up. Not this, I didn't watch it. I'm not coming.
Do it like a.
But yeah, if we don't
Yeah.
have a podcast before, obviously have a good Christmas, have a good
Yes,
holiday.
have a good Christmas, everyone. And but we'll do a New Year's Eve one.
Yeah, we'll do it before.
Yeah, we'll do it before that. We'll do it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Thanks for watching again.
Free the red and black.
Red, Around Black.
West
We're
North.
bringing that back.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
Georgie, thanks for coming on
Cheers,
again.
Georgie.
No,
Always
so
a pleasure.
Thanks again for this year, and thanks again for all the support. Obviously, earlier in the year, and yeah.
That's all tough year for you, but
Well enjoyed.
pull through, mate.